Oh.
Let's have a look at the highlights, shall we? There was Wout van Aert starting on, what, the third or fourth row. Great start down the middle for Toon Aerts, who was absolutely set about the early part of this race. Here he is, Toon Aerts, leading, and we were, of course, looking back down the field. Pim Ronhaar getting a great start, last year's winner too. We were all the time looking for the yellow jersey of Visma Leasebike. There he was back there, Wout van Aert. Meanwhile, out front, Pim Ronhaar, last year's winner, looking to try and do it again, making the most of these conditions as things just settled down behind. It was carnage in the opening pitting section as well. We'll see a little bit of that now, and gradually some of the big players as well were showing they weren't quite on it. One of them, Eli Iserbit there, and it will be some of the last we saw of him until the finish line. We started to see the bubbling up of some very talented youngsters. Emil Verstringer, leader amongst them, and stringing out the leading group as well and putting pressure on everyone except Wout van Aert. But he was able to stay with them too. It was a brilliant ride by the 22-year-old Verstringer, who would hang on to Wout van Aert deep into this race. Gradually, though, across the many ups and downs of the hill here at Dendermonde, we would start to see Wout van Aert stretching out his lead. Pim Ronhaar and Toon Aerts behind were in a battle for the final podium space, and it became obvious that this guy, Emil Verstringer, was actually quite happy to hang on to second place and doing well in doing so. But meanwhile, out front, Wout van Aert was looking smooth until this point, where he had a wipeout coming across the bridge. No great problem, though, for the former three-time world champion. Behind, Jeroen Weschura had replaced to be Toon Aerts' compatriot back there at the final podium place, looking up for grabs between them if they could make it work. Toon Aerts was looking really good in exactly his kind of conditions, but so was Jeroen Weschura, again reminding us of how much talent he has in the gloopy, muddy power conditions. Wout van Aert was managing to ride the washboard almost, but not quite every time, and the final time he did exactly that, much to the adoration of the crowd. He is back, and back with 2 wins in a row. People will start calling for him to ride this year's World Championships, I have no doubt about that, but he's dreaming of Roubaix, he's dreaming of Flanders, and this is how he's chosen to set it up. A brilliant second place for Emil Verstringer, who seemed shocked at the performance, and Jeroen Weschura, illustrative of just how hard the Dendermonde had bitten. It was a nasty, muddy monster. Wout van Aert was left looking for a hug. What a great race. What a fantastic outing. If you didn't watch the Elite Women's race earlier, please go back and watch it, because it was just as good. 2 brilliant races here in the UCI Cyclocross World Cup.